We're about to begin. Just a minute so people can join, watch the ads if there are any, and then we will start. That's a good one, Bodoka. That's a good one. Yo! We're about to begin, guys, don't worry. Just made some fried rice and chicken legs. Oh man, that sounds really good. I was so close to maxing out Kisaki. I watched the Japanese legends who streamed Lunatic Wakamo for hours. Oh man. But Join Fire the Little Chop is out. Damn. Hello, Mikan. And here we go. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hello, Black Lockhart, Bodoka, Asumaki, Mikan. How you guys doing? I hope you had an excellent week. Mine was quite eventful, and cannot lie, I'm very giddy, I'm very happy still. Stuff seems to be lining up for me, and that's great. There is still a couple of steps left in the chain for everything to be ready to go, but man, improvement. And also I uploaded my first voice review, something that I did not expect to do, to be honest, as they take so much time to make. So as a little peek behind the curtain, that voice video I had to record 83 segments to get all the audio, but there were multiple retakes on every segment. After that I had to clean the audio for every segment, eliminate noises, clicking sounds, eventual, for example, breathing sounds and all that stuff. It took only for the audio, that took like 5 hours of work, and then to put the video together, make each segment line up with what I was saying, that took another 3 or 4 hours of editing. It was so long to make. What's up with the voice video? Did text to text stop working? I kid, but the effort is appreciated. Bro will never voice again. No, I mean, I want to voice more videos. To be honest, I've told you this, guys, in the past, but one of the reasons I started the channel was to also improve my ability to speak in public, and the stream has been helping me a lot. I think that because of the streams, I actually was able to do that video in a decent fashion, even though I'm not completely happy with how it went. Because one thing is to talk to you guys in the stream, which I have feedback coming back, but when I'm talking to the microphone, and it's just me monologuing, it's quite hard, it's very different. Hello Miguel, good evening. How you doing? How you doing? I have been summoned, yes. But yeah, I want to do more voice videos, but they take a lot of work and a lot of time. So first impressions will probably remain just text, while reviews, maybe major character releases, will be voiced. For example, the idols are a pretty major character release because they have meta relevance. And not only in Gebura, but Mari is also for Chogma, and recently for Kurokage, and recently she has been finding use to in Wakamo, which we're going to take a look today. So I consider that a major release, but for example for the PJ variants of Yuka and Noah, yeah, Noah has seen some use in Wakamo and Yuka has seen some use in Gebura, but I would not consider them major releases, so they will probably still remain just text. But for example for the 4th anniversary, that I plan to voice, but I cannot promise that because, as you guys may or may not know, my job situation is improving, and while I will be working 100% online for the foreseeable future, which is probably like 6 months, there will be still more time of the day that I will be busy, so recording voiceover and putting all that time into cleaning the audio and then editing the video may not be feasible for me. But I want to do it, I want to do more, so I will try my best, but do not expect it to be something regular. With all of that said, I really appreciate all the nice comments from you guys and from everyone else. That video, even though I released it at a very bad time algorithmically, it has been received very positively. The views have not been stellar because I knew that would happen. I should have waited probably another week. So another week, I mean, in respect to the time I released it. So I should have released it around the 10th of this month, and that would have gotten me more views because the search interest would have been higher. But at the same time, there is nothing that says that the interest cannot pick up and the video can grow in the future. So it's going to be a nice experiment. Hello GTF, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you had an excellent week. Now, another thing that I wanted to discuss before we get into the swing of things is I've seen a lot of hype around the latest Nintendo Direct. If you guys want, we can watch it together today and do some reacts. I have some opinions on it, but we should, I mean, if we watch it, I can elaborate my thoughts as we go through it, but that will depend on you. Also, I don't think that it's worth doing full 2 hours of Wakamo, because doing Torment over and over and over just to see me fail over and over and over, will not be that interesting, and Lunatic meta talk is something that we can get sorted in like half an hour. So my guess is we do Blue Archive until 5, so 1 hour or maybe hour and a half, and the last hour or last 30 minutes we use it to do something else. Maybe watch the Nintendo Direct, maybe do some things right. There is stuff to do. And the last thing, Lunatic Wakamo, throw everything, bro. Dude, I'm still optimizing my Torment run, and I have not registered my Torment run, so Lunatic is not even available for me. I have been struggling with Torment. I think I can clear it, but I just don't want to use too many teams, so I have been very picky with how it goes. It should be easy for you, the Torment. Not really, Wakamo is very pesky. Hello Alvin, hello, how you doing, how you doing? Wakamo is a very pesky raid. There is some stuff that can freak a run so easily. 3 or 4 team Torment shouldn't be an issue. So yesterday, for example, I was doing it, and by the third team, I was pretty sure that I would have needed another 3 teams probably. It's been a little bit of a disaster. So before we get into that, let's take a look at Lunatic. And Lunatic clears have been very few. Indeed, we can even scroll down and see how many they have been. I think the game is a little loud. Okay. I was watching your idol review in the afternoon and it sent me to sleep too much ASMR. I will take that as a compliment. But man, it was nerve-wracking. It was very nerve-wracking. But yeah, so we have only 73 clears of Wakamo Lunatic. From what I've seen, okay, this person is using 13 teams. From what I've seen though, the average is around 7 teams, which is still a lot of teams. I have not done like my data collection yet. I will wait till the last day to do it. Check out rank 20. Oh man, why do I have a feeling that that's gonna be a disaster? 9 teams, let's see, rank 20. 13 teams, yeah. Wakamo is hard. I think if we take away the RNG elements of Ghost, I think Wakamo probably is the hardest raid, in my opinion, but your experience may vary. I think Wakamo is the hardest raid. Just curious about someone more in the middle. Oh, okay. 8 teams. Yeah, so from what I've seen, it's 7 teams, because yesterday I checked more or less the top 20, and the average seemed to be around 7-8 teams. So yeah, 8, 7, 7 again, 7 again, yeah, so the average team size is around, let's say 10, considering there is people using 13 teams. I think 10 teams is probably closer to the average player, but to be fair, I don't think there is an average player that will actually clear Lunatic. Lunatic is very resource intensive, and in my opinion right now is whale territory. I struggle to see many free-to-play players actually doing that. Oh yeah, the average Lunatic attempter, yeah. That's fair. But yeah, like, even number 1 has 6 teams. And guys, Yuneru damage is crazy. It's actually crazy how much damage Yuneru can do. That's beyond endgame content? Yeah, pretty much. Right now, I think from the Lunatic raids we have had available, not getting past insane as a casual F2P. No, as a casual F2P you can get to Torment. You can get to Torment. I'm pretty casual. Even if you may be thinking you're not a casual, you make guides and all, but I actually consider myself a casual because for example, I do not use key mapping for skills, I don't use some of the meta strats, I do my own thing, I don't consume content of other people that make super optimized stuff. As far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty casual, and I think that's also one of the things that make what I do more relatable, because I'm a casual player making content for casual players. But as far as Torment difficulty goes, I think Wakamo is one of the more consistent raids. Wait, what do you think about my new PFP? Sadly, I can barely see it. My chat is very small, so I cannot distinguish what it is. It's pretty much totally on rails. Wakamo Torment consistent and on rails. I don't know. The issue with Wakamo, and you will see it now, is that every time you actually trigger the staggers with the CC circle, when she wakes up and does that expansion wave that pushes students away, if the pathing of your students is slightly wrong, everything goes wrong. So that freaks a little bit on the consistency side, but I mean, it's not as annoying, for example, as Ghost. It has less RNG elements than many raids, I agree with that, but phase 1 especially, Amy Hifumi Fubuki always works on phase 1. Yeah, but that has very low DPS. Yeah, Yuneru got the spotlight. She's a monster, guys. Yuneru damage is stupidly high. Also, before we get into Torment, as far as I know, Lunatic is virtually the same, just bigger numbers, and that includes the CC accumulation. It's a higher bar. 50k piercing, what are you saving for? I'm saving for a certain very dangerous and sexy character that is coming. And after that I'm saving until summer and the 4.5. So next rerun event, as you guys know, is the Problem Solver 68 Opera event that will bring a new character. I want that character, I really want to get that character, and after that I'm not pulling for anything until summer. I'm hoping to get that character I want within 12k Pyroxene, but I'm probably going to go all the way if it's necessary. Okay, Lunatic meta-wise, how does it look? Well, it looks like a disaster. It's dangerous and sexy. You're still hoping for Swimsuit Mika. That's gonna happen on this summer, I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping for that this summer. Tea Party, it's gonna be the summer event. And I even have the name for that event. Ice Tea Party. It's gonna be legendary. I know it. I feel it. But yeah, talking meta-wise, Lunatic Wakamo Swimsuit Mika, yeah. Lunatic Wakamo, it's Yuneru land. Everyone is renting, or well, not everyone, but let's say most players that are doing Lunatic are renting a Yuneru. She has three big advantages over Mika. One is her attack speed. In phase 2 is extremely useful because she can keep stacking the damage, the defense reduction that Wakamo gets when you attack her. Her EX also shoots multiple times, which contributes to that accumulation. And Yuneru, she gets stronger the longer the fight goes, so that's another big advantage. New playable characters coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for Switch 2. Think about the recent Nintendo Direct, the expansion on the old games part. Wait. I don't know. As far as I know, there is no new content coming for Super Smash Ultimate. That would be... You can Smash? Yeah, can you imagine a Blue Arcade character even in Smash? That would be so funny. Even though I would put Mika in Smash, Mika with her gorilla strength, it would be a fierce competitor, a fierce fighter, not gonna lie. I don't like that Nintendo is charging for those upgrade packages. I think it's so greedy, so stupid. I have seen mixed reviews about Nintendo Switch 2, mostly negative, must be my feed. Okay, so do we want to talk about the Nintendo Direct before we go into Torment, or do we want to do it later? It's fine anyways. To be fair, it's basically remasters. Yes and no. So, wait. We can watch the direct if you guys want now, and then we go into Torment. I have it ready anyways. So we can do either or. Or maybe we do like half an hour. So paying a bit is fine, all games still work. Not all games though. They said some Switch 1 games would be compatible, but not all games. And I think that is a little bit of BS, to be honest. Okay. The other thing that I've noticed in Lunatic, some are DLC, some are let's try Torment. Yes. Okay. Another quick thing about Lunatic. As I said in my first impressions video, and this is proved up to now, as far as I've seen, part-timer Sumire has 100% pick rate in this raid in Lunatic, so as I guessed, she's an extremely specialized character for this raid, and I think that's fine. And as I said also in the past, it looks like a pattern. They are making tailor-made characters for Lunatic difficulty. But one thing that I noticed, and that actually surprised me a lot, is that part-time Yuri has not been used much, if at, like, yeah, there is one here, but this is the third team we look at. But part-time Yuri is not as popular as I expect her to be. Like you can see, for now is 1 out of 4. Let's see the fifth one. 1 out of 5. Let's see. Still not here. 1 out of 6, 7 actually. Let's see here. 1 out of 8. So part-time Yuri, I expected to be a lot more popular, but she's not as popular as I expected to be for Lunatic Wakamo. Maybe as the meta evolves and they make they get the clears with, I think I saw Yuri's in a previews. She was in 2 teams. I also didn't understand why. Wait, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were a disaster. I hope Pokemon CA changes that. It looks like us, to be honest. I also didn't understand the developers at Pokemon don't want to upgrade the graphics. Yeah, Tsukuyo is better. Well, I'm not sure about that. So the thing with Tsukuyo is that she's an evasion tank, not a defense tank, and evasion tanks are pretty fragile. And in Lunatic, Wakamo has pretty much perfect accuracy. So you would think that Yuri, who has is a defense tank and not an evasion tank, would actually be better for this raid. But apparently she's not. My guess is that it's a matter of cost, maybe. Or the other thing that it could be, which is very reasonable, is that because Yuri has CC, she breaks the cycling. She makes the timing for stuff a little bit harder, even though it's only a 3.1 second CC. So I don't know what is it with Yuri that is not as popular as I expected her to be here, but Tsukuyo reduces armor. Oh, that is it. Yeah. Okay. That's a good point. I had completely forgotten that Tsukuyo can also has a defense debuff. Give me Tsukuyo, please. Man, I don't have Tsukuyo on my global account. Man, and it's so sad. I really wish I had it. Oh, yeah. So, Tsukuyo has a pretty sizable defense debuff against medium-sized characters. Medium-sized characters are characters like Wakamo, so student size. Her debuff, it's 51.6%. That's actually crazy. Let's build a team for you, Sherlock. Wait, what did I miss? I'm missing her birthday. Oh, man. I think this team is fine. So this is the team I have been using as team 1 for Torment. This is my Team 2. Mika, Hifumi, Fubuki. Wait. My Hifumi though, I don't think my Hifumi is ready for combat. Let's check. Where is Hifumi? Yeah, I don't think that's currently possible. My Hifumi is not ready for this. Do I need this? Not really. Actually, that could be handy. Yeah. How many Trinity mats do you have? Not many. Like, let's see. I'm pretty much broke. Yeah, I don't have many. That's for a reason though. I built a Trinity character recently, I just can't remember who. Who did I build recently? Saving Trinity mats for Idol Sakurako. Oh man. Who did I build recently? I don't remember, but yeah, I used my Trinity mats recently. Okay, let's try this team. Ambulance, I'm gonna mute a second. Okay, should be gone now. Okay, so I've been using this team. It works pretty well most of the time, except when it doesn't work. Which is pretty obvious, obviously I'm making a joke, but yeah, it can have some issues sometimes. Okay, perfect. Let's get into it, guys. Let's see how it goes. And as I said, I haven't go through with Torment. I have been optimizing my first and second team because I don't want to use more than 4 teams. If you had to choose between Summer Mika or Summer Nagisa, oh, that's a good question. Oh, that's a really good question. I really like Nagisa a lot, but Mika is so funny. I don't know. I think it would come down to the design. But man, oh man, it's Nagisa. It's probably tied with Mika when in Tea Party. Oh, I don't know. I like Nagisa's voice a lot, but Mika's such a funny character. Summer Hasumi. Give me Summer Hibiki. That Kotama is UE40? No, it's 3 stars actually. My Kotama is at base 3 stars and she works pretty well. I bet Nagisa would have a better design just because of her elegance. I would tendentially agree. Swimsuit Hasumi is gonna break the game. That's true. So here my rotation varies, it depends on what I have on the cards. I got a lucky rotation here. Now, you would usually think that I would be going here for the stun, but actually I'm not going to stun here. I'm gonna wait a second because that's not gonna land, and now when this bar fills again, I will stun, so I get maximum value of this. So I wasted one Wakamo skill and I got the stun and everything. It's better for the rotation now. Also, this allows Tsukuyo to get reset the HP with that stun. So yeah, it's good for the build up. That's why you can do Torment? You think so? I actually can get through phase 1 with this team as it is. I just need a little bit of luck. Just a little bit of luck. Because the only bar that I cannot fill in one go is the third one, but that's pretty much it. And I can solve that by rotating quickly into double stun. Oh, and that's bad. That's very bad. That's why I cannot clear Torment. The music for slaps for Wakamo Raid? Oh really? Actually, my favorite is Gregorius and close second is Vina. I think those two are the best. I really love the music of Gregorius and Vina. Sadly, Gregorius with the mechanics lowers every time and it got cuts, but man, if you ever download the Gregorius OST, it's so freaking good. It's really good. I love it. What's up, Bodoka? You always have good ideas, so I'm waiting. You should have Kotama X ready for Wakamo when it starts to run away, so you can stop her moving. It's a very rare situation in which she gets that much ahead, but yeah, that could actually save me some trouble. That could actually save me some trouble. Not RNG field, solos, best OST. RNG fields, solos, best OST. What am I missing? Energy field. I don't know. What are you talking about? Something is escaping me and I don't know what it is. Is something related to the Red Winter? Is the best OST? I mean... And now we stun here. Oh no. I did do that way too quickly, but it's fine anyways. Okay, so as you can see, Kotama last time just had a Kotama moment, you know? Now, I cannot feel it in one go, but for the next one it's going to be fine. The only issue here is that these two actually got in a bad position, and now one of my tanks is dead, which means that this is pretty much a fail. This is pretty much a fail because Mika will die to the next bounce. So yeah, that's that. That's the issue with this team. That I don't know why sometimes Tsukuyo gets into the right position, but most of the times she doesn't. 2 weeks and I'll be pulling for Idol Sakurako and hope for Himari Spook. Oh man. I really hope that you get your Himari Spook. I really hope so. I don't remember how many banners have you been hoping for a Himari Spook. But after Rio, you should get a Himari rerun, so that's an opportunity you have there. Man, unlucky. When Wakamo escapes, make sure to keep Tsukuyo EX up. Okay, so she should be in 3 form, you mean? Oh, that's a good idea. It's been years. That's a good idea actually, because in 3 form she heals when she hits. So that could help my survivability. That's actually a pretty good idea. Okay, now we got a good rotation here. But man, I really hope I get some good spooks too during the idol pulls. I would just be happy if I can get both idols within 1 spark. On JP, I got both in 110 pulls total. So I hope to have similar luck, but it's looking dire. Also, you could probably fit 2 Mika EX into 1 Himari buff. That's probably true. I'm just scared of not being able to rotate back into Kotama in time. But you're probably right. I want Kayoko Spook. Dude, this account, my JP account, needs a Kayoko Spook. And wait, Kayoko Spook. Is your Himari UE 40? I don't know actually. Probably not, now that you mention it. Probably not. I've been struggling with Enigma collections, so that's that. Maybe this. I don't really remember. I could be lying if I said one way or the other. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna activate Amy now. That will put Mika in danger, but she should be able to survive one go. Yeah, that worked. Maybe... Did it work? No, it didn't. No, Mika got too close. Oh man, that's rough. You guys are about to get hit by an ad in 30 seconds, so if anyone gets an ad, let me know. I'll try to wait for you guys. If she's not, then you cannot fit to Mika EXs. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's check. Cheese UE40. So I can fit the 2 EXs, yes. The question is, how can I make it to rotate there in time? Maybe if I do it like this? Yeah, that works. Okay, so now I can throw another one. Within that, yeah. There it is, the buff was still up. You could see it clearly, the buff was up. Okay, so now we are building up here, so we do that. Perfect. Okay, so this is working. Damage wise, I think we're doing fine. I think we're doing fine damage wise. We're going to do that again. And we should be able to shoot again with Himari buff. Yes. Okay, so that's working, and I'm still rotating in time to get the stun. But you went back to normal rotation? No, I did too. I did shoot both times with 2 Himari X's, yeah. Okay, all the characters that should not be in the front are in the front now. That's bad. Oh my god, I don't know how Mika did survive that, but I'm glad she did. I'm just glad she did. Wait a second, I'll read you in a second, guys. Struggling here a little bit, just a little bit. So now I need to do this, because otherwise Tsukuyo, it's No, that was such a bad one. No, I didn't intend to use that EX. No, everything went crumbling. Now Kurokage's back. I need to take the cat out of the bag. I pulled Kikyo on a win before Kurokage. I haven't used her since, man. Focus on the game. Oof, yeah, I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. That was such a big oof indeed. Hello, Porwa, hello! Porwa, believe it or not, last week I was wondering where were you. I said, I haven't seen Porwa in a while. I hope he's doing fine. And I'm glad to see you back again. How are you doing, Porwa? It's been so long. It's been like 3 streams or more even. I remember you were changing cities. I hope that went well. I hope you are doing well, Porwa. But don't worry, Porwa. Bonnie was filling the gaps for you, talking about sexy dancing at every chance he could. I'm still refusing to do the sexy dance though, so don't worry. You haven't missed anything. Don't use Himari there, but I don't want to waste the build-up. She's up here anyways. I just don't want to go the cost to waste. I don't want the cost to go to waste. Ugh. My brain is not working. Actually, stun. Oh, safe. But this rotation has not been stellar, to be fair. Oh, Mika, come on. Why is Mika on the front? Mika dead. Mika is so dead. No, she's not. Okay. But she will die. She's closer. No. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. You're not doing anything with her at that time? That's true. That's very true. Wait. Oh, no. Ah, what a waste. Should be fine, but it's such a waste. No. Mika is so ahead of where she should. Oh no. Such a disaster. Disaster city. This was closer. Yeah, earthquake over here, so I spent my week check up my working place and my resident building. It's fine, nothing to be worried about. Oh man. I'm glad to hear everything's fine, but damn, I had no idea there was an earthquake there. By the way, guys, for those who are new to the stream, or for those that may have missed it, we are organizing a little event where people from the community Discord is going to send their best or favorite dishes cooked by themselves or from a place they like. They will send a picture with a brief description and telling us if they cooked themselves or else. And it's going to be just a fun event for people to share their local specialties. Okay, pay attention. I need to pay attention here. Wait. No, I'm gonna do this. Okay, now I can do the rotation into double Mika. So like that. Now I can do the double rotation. Yes. How about setting Mika, Fuga, Himari and as a starting skills? That could work. That could work actually. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Okay, now I'm gonna trigger this stun. I'm gonna build up again. And then I'm going like... Ah, crap. Okay, but this is fine. This is looking fine. I think I can complete phase 1 as it is. I just need to keep my characters alive. Come on, Mika. Okay, that's fine. Now, I need to stun it. Otherwise, I'm dead. Oh my god, Mika was closer to Tsukuyo. Let's go back to the lobby. Let's go back to the lobby. The issue is that I cannot swap Amy and Tsukuyo around, because during the first part of phase 1, it's gonna be a disaster if I do so. Maybe I can do it like this. Oh man. I do have Kokona. But Kokona will not be able to provide enough healing. I tried it. Because I would have to move away from the double tank, and that would get me killed basically. Use Idol Mari. It also doesn't work. I don't have enough to get her UE40, so it's a waste anyways. It doesn't work. I tried. This is like the best I've been able to do. So, guys, there is actually a better comp than this one. Okay, there is one better comp, one better team to do this, but I'm not using it because that would mean that I would have to use both Ryo and Neru on team 1, and I want to rent Neru for team 3 because I want to use Ryo and Neru for team 2. That team should get about 50% of phase 2 done, and then team 3 and 4 should finish it off. So I cannot do that other team, even though that is better. I need to make it with this team. And I think I can. I'm just getting very unlucky because I've done it. I have gotten through with this team. Unlike Japan or Indonesia, we are facing earthquake before. We never faced earthquakes before, so building our infrastructure didn't design to handle it, but we are fine. Oh man. Wrong starting skill. No, it's fine. Oh, you want me to start with Mika in the rotation. Oh, okay. It should work anyways. Because otherwise the build-up would be too long. I think that's fine. I shot the stun a little bit too early. That should be fine. Okay, so here I want to do... You're doing now 2 Himari X skills for 1 Mika. Yeah, that's true. What happens? Okay, now that works though. Now it's fixed, quote unquote fixed. So now I got 2 Mikas into 1 Himari. That's fine then. Now here I want to trigger this one. I'm actually going to use Amy here because Amy is running a little bit low on life, and now I'm going to double burst with Mika. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. You know what? Actually, this is going to look stupid, but it's not as stupid as it looks, because that will force Mika to wait a little bit before running. And that should actually put me in pace. For this to work. Yes! Oh, that was perfect actually. Do you have UE40 Kayoko? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, that's bad. That spells... Yeah, I knew that was spelling dead to me. Okay, so here I need this stun to work. I do have Kayoko. The issue with Kayoko is that she gets too close to Wakamo and adds an extra failure point. Ah, this is so irritating though. But you're buying high and selling low. Wait. Oh, okay. Perfect. In my case, Wakamo mostly killed Mika at this point. Man, this is a lot harder than it seems. Freaking pathing, it's getting me killed. There are things that I could be doing better, but pathing is mostly the reason I'm dying, to be completely fair. So here I'm gonna do this. Come on. And then I do that. You could try investing in Hifumi coin. Man, my Hifumi is completely not ready for this. She's very far from ready. Saying ill-prepared would not make it justice. And I don't have the materials to do more anyways. Okay, so now I'm saving cost a little bit so I can do the fast rotation into double Mika in one Himari. It should be fine because I will have the cost to cast instantly. Yes, it's fine. Okay, that worked. Wait, did I... No, it was buffed, it was off. Now I do that. So now Wakamo will run. We have done a little bit more damage. Why are you there? Kotama, why? You know what? She dead. She deserved that. Let's see what happens. Maybe we still have enough DPS for that not to matter. Come on. That's so annoying. Also, now the rotations are shorter because Kotama is dead, so who knows, maybe this works. Maybe we just can put enough damage. Oh no, but wait. Without the last stun, Wakamo defense is higher. That's so annoying. Also, Miki is dead now. Kotama, why? Just do a 2-team with Hiyori to finish off. You really want me to use Hiyori? I could actually start with Hiyori. Maybe I could do a team that does like... No, but that means that then I... no. No, because that would freak up... That would freak my chances to clear phase 2 within what I want. Start with Mika. Wait a second. Technical difficulties. Game crashed. AKA game crashed. Things were going too well for too long, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, 50 minutes without a crash. That's a record, guys. That's a record for us. But man, oh man. It's been quite something. Well, while the game loads up again, back on the topic of the Nintendo Direct, I think the Switch 2, leaving the price aside, looks pretty neat, but at the same time, I kinda hate that they are selling up features that were in the market 20 years ago, like they are modern features. But I like that Nintendo is looking more willing to be with the times and be with the market trends instead of trying to be unique and special like they always do. Also, to be completely fair, guys, the Nintendo Switch 2 price is pretty much in line with that of the Steam Deck, the RG Ally. All of those portable PCs are more or less about the same price. At least, at the very least, we are getting faster storage and more RAM. Yes, and more storage too. We are getting 8 times more storage, which is fantastic. And the console is pretty good. Hardware-wise, it should be like having a 3060 Ti inside, something like that, maybe 3060. It's a little bit more modern than 30 series, so look at it as like a 30 series card with 40 series architecture. Tears of the Kingdom made the original Switch chock hard. Dude, a friend of mine gifted me Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch. I don't have a Switch, my brother has a Switch, but because my brother travels a lot for work, I use his Switch as if it was mine. And I could just not bear playing Tears of the Kingdom because it playing with unstable frame rates. Every time I was picking up an object or trying to build something, the game would lag like crazy and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So I never finished it. Even in dock mode, it was not fantastic. It was a lot better, but dude, the Switch, if you have a Switch, is to play it in handheld mode, not to play it on the dock mode, unless you are playing with someone else. Oh, by the way, guys, I may or may not have acquired, maybe not through money, let's say like that, a certain ring of the Elden variety. So that could be a game that we could play in the future. Wait, I almost screwed up. What always bothered me was the Ascent skill. You can tell whenever you use it, the game has to pause, load and calculate what link is... Yeah, true. It's true. You could feel many of the struggles with the Switch 1 while playing Tears of the Kingdom. Also, the fact that the Nintendo Switch 2 has better hardware should open possibilities for more third-party games, which is what Nintendo has been lacking for a while now. And that means a bigger game variety. I was really disappointed about Dust Blocks, looked like Bloodborne 2, and became a Switch 2 exclusive. I understand what you mean. I have pretty mixed feelings. I never played Bloodborne, but you know, Dusk Bloods looks cool. I don't like the exclusivity thing. I did that on purpose, by the way. I don't like the exclusivity thing because I don't know. I have always disliked when games go exclusive for one console. Oh no, we dead. We are mega dead. Mega dead. Such a good band, by the way. Is there a way to put your BA account in a different email? In what sense? I have never had any games that actually entice me enough to justify the purchase of Nintendo Switch, so yeah, easy pass for me. I don't know. I used to like a lot some first-party games for Nintendo, like Smash Bros. But in later years, I have lost interest in gaming in general. I like playing games on the stream, but I find myself playing less and less on my own. And it's not that I don't like video games anymore, it's that the games I enjoy are mostly old games that I have played many times already, and playing on a stream gives me an excuse to revive those memories and to share that with you guys, so it makes playing more interesting. But playing on my own lately has been a little bit of a struggle because, I don't know, very few games nowadays actually catch my eye. There are some games that I would like to play, but I also don't find the time to play. So playing on a stream is also great because I don't have to find the time, I'm already using the time to play. So yeah. I may have to delete the game next month, so I want to put my account in another email and see if someone else can take care of it. Oh. Why though? Like, what's happening? Why do you have to delete the game? Oh, wait. If I recall correctly, your phone is out of memory. Oh, that's tough. I'll buy a Steam Deck or a Rogue Ally, the same price with so much more for the penny. That's quite a dilemma you have, Black Lockhart. I don't know what to tell you. It's quite a dilemma you have there. On one hand, I'm gonna discount Kotama, by the way, so do not think that's a mistake. It's on purpose. It's for a reason, and it's going to become clear now. Okay, that's perfect. Now I need to activate that so she gets targeted and she can heal. Perfect. Now everything should go relatively smoothly as long as I do my rotations fine here. She's dead, which is bad, but is still acceptable as long as this works. No, we're dead. Ah, man. Oh, no, we're not dead. Okay, we have a chance. No, we don't. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. I assume you don't have a PC that is strong enough, or you either don't have a PC or you don't have a PC capable of running the emulator. But I think that could be a solution. At that point, I just put a filler team. Yeah, it feels annoying to do so though, because that means that I will end up with a 5-team clear, and I don't want to keep track of 5 teams. I tried using an emulator and the game simply didn't load. Oh, I thought the game was going to crash there. Wait, I think... Did you try connecting to the game with a VPN and do the first load with a VPN on? Because I think I had the same issue once and I got in the game with a VPN and then there were no issues anymore. So that could be something that you can consider, but can't guarantee the results. It's a generic laptop. I mean, it depends on the hardware it's inside. If you have decent enough hardware, it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I quit emulator too. I play on mobile now. To be fair, the game runs a lot better on mobile. Emulators are not impeccable. They have many issues. But you know, you could try different emulators. Yeah, there is always an alternative. There is always an alternative. You just need to find what works for you. I use BS5. Using the Android 11 version works fine. But BS5 has a big issue. And that is that installs everything in the same hard drive or SSD that you have your system. And that's not amazing because BS5 it's very heavy, uses a lot of storage space, and if your system drive is small, you're basically filling your system drive in an instant. Freaking hell, the game crashed again. Sadly, streamer Sherlock have no choice. Yes, that's the other thing, I don't have a choice. Give me a second, I'm just going to reload the emulator completely. Also, it's been 1 hour. So, do we want to watch the Nintendo Direct or do we want to keep going at Torment? We have 1 hour left, so what do we want to do? Or do we want to do something else? I'm open to your opinions, guys. There may be some noise outside because there are cars using the klaxon. Leave Torment. Yeah, Torment, it's better to buy a Steam Deck in my opinion. Epic moment of the emulator again, yeah. So guys, do you want to watch the Nintendo Direct? Do you want to do Torment? Do you want me to help you plan for Kurokage on Global? Or do you want to play Phoenix Wright? There is a lot of people here. Maybe. No. It got repetitive with no progress? Yeah. It's just the patching has been killing me and that's not something that I can fix, to be fair. Kurokage for Global? Yeah. My hands on sexy dance. Sherlock no stop to fight Tarif. Man, I need help. Okay, let's go to Global then. Let me do that and that. Okay, let me open my Global account. Since I have characters on... My Hin is ready for Kurokage. Oh yeah, that's gonna be easy. Sexy dancing over Phoenix Wright. Oh man. If Bonnie was here, you guys could be colluding to get for that, but that's not gonna happen. The world is not ready for that. The world is not ready, and it will never be. It is not GA. It is GA, yes. Kurokage, it's GA. Is it? Is my memory failing me? I have no idea, maybe spamming Hibiki on Extreme. Porwa, you can do insane easy. By the way, guys, it's official. Problem Solver 68 Opera event, it's been rerun. Oh man, I cannot wait for the announcements to come. Yes, is GA. Torment will be Elastic Armor and Insane damage. I mean, Mystic. Torment and Insane will be Mystic damage. Okay. Now, let's see. It's a Grand Assault. Yes. Okay. So, explosive team for Kurokage. Guys, just go with the classic. Hina. Easy peasy. Time to dust of the Hina then. Yes. Easy peasy Hina. With Himari, actually Kisaki and that. And then you put some Atsuko. Maybe a Koharu. And then... Who else? Aru. You could go with something like that. Regular Hina, not dress Hina. I mean, if you have regular Hina, yeah, regular Hina works pretty well. But as you can see, my regular Hina is not ready. Also, Aru team, pretty good. Actually, you could do something like this. Something like this. Not this deployment though. Not this deployment. You could do something like this for explosive. I don't remember the deployment order, but this works pretty well. I think I used this team for that. I don't remember. Can Hina handle the minions? Hello, Martin. How you doing? By the way, guys, since most of you are here, I know some countries changes the time today. No, it's too narrow for one shot. Yes, Hina cannot handle the foxes. Lunatic, Torment. Guys, there is no beating around the bush. This Hoshino just destroys Mystic Kurokage. It's not even funny how strong she is. Also, you are better off using Himari with her, in my opinion, because her multipliers are not that high. So, wait a second. So, wait. Her multipliers are not that high, so I think you are better off increasing her attack rather than her EX multiplier. So use Himari with her and you'll be fine. 7 cost EX is hard on rotation, yeah. Something like this. And someone that can apply a defense debuff. Her basic skill is also good. Yes, indeed. It's time for Hinata to shine. She has some defense ignore, I guess. Look, Swimsuit Hinata, I was hoping that she would have been better here, but sadly she's not. Himari spooked me. If you don't have Himari, Mikan, you can still use Kisaki. It's just that I like Himari better with Hoshino. No, he's wishing for Himari to spook him. He's wishing for it. I'll give you my blessing. Wait. Where is it? They say that if you look at... Where is it? They say that if you look at this Himari for long enough, she will spook you the next time that you pull. So stare at that, Mikan. Stare at that Himari. Engrave it in your mind, and she will spook you. I almost got UE50 Himari from Spooks. Man, your blessing didn't work last time during Kisaki banner. Yeah, but I didn't show you the Himari for long enough. Maybe this time will work. And if it doesn't, well, I never promise results. Thanks everyone, don't worry, man. It's gonna happen, sooner or later it's gonna happen. Oh man, I have been spooked by the rat so many times, by Amy so many times. Marina was choke holding my JP account for a while. Oh man. Some spooks have been... Oh, by the way, Black Lockhart, now that I think of it, I cannot use Hiyori in JP for Wakamo because I don't have Swimsuit Hiyori on that account. Marina, please choke hold me. Man, oh man. Wait, my most spooked character are Karin, Izumi, Sumire, and New Year Sarika. Wait a second. Just borrow Hiyori from your global account. Oh man, you're killing me. Use Dress Kayuko. that. Yeah, you can use this for your Mystic Kurokage. I don't remember from the top of my head the teams I was using, to be fair, guys. But this looks sound. Probably something more like this for the... No. Yeah, something more like this for the deployment, but man, it's been so long. It's Isuna for me, my most spooked character. My most spooked character is Himari because of course, only after sparking for her, man. Sherlock, do you recommend to 5-star my Atsuko or Shigure Hot Spring? That's a good question. It's... Oh man, that's a good question. I think Atsuko is better. And here is why. Atsuko is actually on the field, so she does better use of the extra stats. Yeah, I think Atsuko, because it will impact her survivability on the field. You 5-starring Shigure will give her some extra stats, yeah, and those stats will transfer to your strikers. But Atsuko is on the field, so I think it's better. What if I remove S Hoshino? I think she will die. No, she doesn't. She doesn't die, don't worry. I've tried it. Also, if you want to remove Hoshino, you can. Instead of Hoshino, just use her maybe? For rotations, but... Otherwise, you can use Koharu for some extra healing. Just remember that in the end, team comps are fairly modular. You just need to adapt to what suits your needs the best. The most important pieces are the DPS, in this case Arm Hoshino, and their supports, so in this case these two. And then the rest is modular, the rest you just adapt. Shigure is like regular Hanako, but it lasts 30 seconds, plus crit damage bonus. I feel like on Shigure for more comfy, and she's better than Atsuko in TFS, bigger circle too. Yeah, the tanking stat was what was leaning me. My Mystic team be like Battle Hoshino, Kamhare, Atsuko, NY Kayoko Rent, NY Fuka, Kisaki. That could work, but be careful with that. Be careful with that. Because if you rotate once badly, you will lack healing. So be very careful with that. You may want to remove Kamhare and use Koharu. Or remove Kayoko and use Koharu. But you can try. I think that should be enough DPS for the healing not to be that pressing. But yeah. You would need to test. But that sounds pretty fine. I think him is better for TFS. Yeah, Atsuko is actually very good in TFS. I wouldn't say... No, I would say she's fairly meta. I don't think Onsen Shigure is better. I think Atsuko is better. I'll try to clear floor 85 today. Oh man, I haven't done my TFS much, if at all. How much TFS I have done? I have done 74 floors. I've been so lazy with TFS, I don't like this mode. I've seen some of you guys grind in this mode, but I just cannot bring myself to do it. I just cannot. I could try copying this team maybe, but man. I had to take my Atsuko from my TFS because I needed the extra damage. Shigure gives crit damage, so it's a big buff. But look, It's a matter of traits, I think. If you run Atsuko, you can run another special that gives you more damage. Pulling Oshigi was probably the best gamble of my life. I don't know. She has turned to be a lot better than what I expected. But I can clear floor 65. I'll stay there. It's just annoying, to be fair. I just find TFS annoying. Atsuko is an all-rounder. I often deploy her, but in my opinion, Onsen Shigure opens for S Hoshino as a tank, plus attack buff. I don't know, I'm not an expert on TFS. As I said, I find it very annoying, so I'm not very well versed on it. That's what I meant. When she was up on global, people were like, special healer, but do you really need that? The thing is that Onsen Shigi, it's pretty solid when you need a lot of teams, or if you're doing TFS. But if you're not doing a lot of teams, Onsen Shigi value goes down like a cliff. G40 Shigi, keeping my Torment teams alive. Yeah, you know. But I don't know. I'm not fully sold on Shigi, to be honest. About that BS5 install, BlueStacks install apps programs on the system, I was able to move the app installation folder to dedicated storage SSD, which makes, yeah, but BlueStacks as the emulator itself is still in your system storage. And the issue is that with every patch and for example, if you want to run multiple instances of BS5, because for example, I used to have 3 different instances, so I could do at the same time Global, JP, and Fire Emblem Heroes. I could have all 3 instances of the emulator open and do all at the same time. But it was like just loading up my system storage too much. Also, I felt like I was going crazy by doing everything at the same time, so I said, okay, no, I will do one thing at a time. It will take longer, but yeah, I felt like it. I felt like, okay, that's my head is going to explode if I don't stop being so hasty. Multitasking pro gamer, kinda, yeah. You use only one instance at a time. Well, yeah, in that case it's fine. But yeah, it's Onsen Shigi healing meta. I don't know, I wouldn't call her meta. I think she's pretty solid, but I wouldn't call her meta. The thing with Shigi is that... where is she? Okay, so here's the thing. I personally think that getting a heal every 4 seconds for 30 seconds is not that good. That means you get 7 ticks per EX skill. And while she's pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie, I have seen her work, she's pretty good. But I'm just not sold. Like, this is fairly common, there are many specials that can give you this. This can save you in a pinch, especially in Torment, but it's 1 every 50 seconds, so 3 times per raid. I don't know, she's good, guys, I think she's good, but I wouldn't call her meta. I wouldn't call her meta. Well, the thing is that while she is not meta, she makes Torment comfy. I would agree with that. She's not meta, but she can make your clears comfier, yes. I call her wife. Get that Hiyori of level 3. Where is my Hiyori? Hiyori? Oh, Hiyori. You monster. Man, resources do not grow on trees, man. Resources do not grow on trees. I'm broke. You see a lot of money, but my resources are gone. You have XP? No, I don't. No, I don't. I have XP, but there are idols coming. There is Chiaki, Satsuki, Ryo, Neru, Casual Senna. I have too much characters coming that I need to build. I have to build all 3 idols. Where do you want me to... You're not pulling for Chiaki? I may do it. I'm calculating if I can. If I can, I will. I'm doing some math. I really like Chiaki as a character. It was such a shame that I couldn't get her on JP, so I'm doing considerations here. You don't need to build the idols now. Yeah, but I need to start working on them now. Shigure much better, but requires more investment since you need elves with Eligma. Yeah. I don't think she's much better than Atsuko. I don't know. If you have Arudres, Shigure is better. Kinda. But that is because I have Shigi. Hanako is very solid these days. Yeah, regular Hanako is really solid. Charlotte wants Chiaki under his desk. Man, that's a very risky statement to put out there, man. Monster. Dude. I cannot wail. I don't have resources to spare. You're not going to bully me into spending my resources. I need to keep my resources. Chiaki spooked me on the previous banner on JP. Dude, that's so lucky. I have good investment on Hanako, so invest on Shigi, I don't know. If you have a good Hanako, don't invest on Shigi. Dude, I'm not going to do more than 35, okay? Are we clear? Like in Power Ladder? What is Power Ladder? Congrats on the job again. Thank you, thank you. You see how low my resources are? Black Lockhart, do you really think I can spare too many? You see how broke I am? Oh, yeah. I'm tempted to pull on Swimsuit Banner. Man. Do not. You want the Chiaki superior. You want to be Chiaki superior, the CEO. Yes. Okay. Now she's happy. I don't think I have her L2D, dude. I don't think I do. But I can offer you... No, I don't have that. You're asking too much, Black Lockhart. You're asking for too much. I don't think I have her. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, there you go. Happy now, Black Lockhart? Are you happy? You met home? Swimsuit Mashiro to be specific? Oh, don't do that. If you were ever to pull in that banner, Swimsuit Azusa is the better pick. Swimsuit Mashiro has seen little to no use ever, so do not go for Swimsuit Mashiro. Her L2D is on another level, but yeah. Since we're not watching the Nintendo Direct, we should watch the Red Winter status. Oh, wait. Are we watching the Nintendo Direct or not? We have half an hour. Actually, no. You know what we could do? I think you mean Hifumi, yeah. Then you're fine. I have an idea. Guys, I've said I don't know how many times we are going to do this. And I think it's time for us to do this. Blue Archive Sorter. It's time to do the sorter. However, there are too many schools here. We are going to disable collabs because collabs, and we are going to disable NPCs. And we are not including Millennium because we know Hibiki is going to win. I know I have Kotori to Dion. Man. Should we do the sorter, guys? Hibiki wins. Hibiki is number 1. So we're not including... Do you guys want to do the sorter? Because I've seen in the Discord that you guys wanted me to do the sorter for some time now. Should we do it today? Sing along? Yeah, do the sorter? Okay. Okay. Guys, we are going to do the sorter. Now, should we do it with my opinions or should you guys be voting? Disabling Kaya because she's number 1. Nah, I'm disabling NPCs because otherwise we will be here until tomorrow. It takes over half an hour if we add every character. Only my opinions. Oh man, okay, here we go. This is... Do your opinion? Okay, this is already a hard matchup, but I'll go with Himari, because Himari. Fuka, Sakurako, Makoto, Minori, Gremlin. Oh man, this will be Civil War. Atsuko, Nonomi, Marina, Tai, definitely her. This one is also hard. Ako for sure, yeah. I'm unsubscribing. Dude, what? Come on. Makoto over anybody? Dude, Makoto is not that bad. You guys don't give Makoto a chance. She's not that bad. Did he really not vote for Ako? I did vote for Ako. I did vote for Ako. Did I? I don't remember anymore. Makoto is the GOAT. Oh, this one is a hard one. Sherlock sorter situation is crazy. Dude. Yeah, Chinatsu, Iroha, Chiaki, Satsuki, Mika. Oh man, this one is hard too. I'll go with Hare. Haru clears, but Chinatsu, Alpha. Chinatsu is really good. Yeah, Chinatsu is adorable, to be fair. Okay, here... This is going to be bad. Guys. Let's do a tie. Umika... Okay. Yeah, Toki... Tai... You... Okay. Koharu? Nah, Haruga for me. You actually like the Librarian? It's not in my top 20, I will say that. I'm just enjoying this while pushing hard levels on Nike, lol. Everyone should like Ui. Kasus. Shigi or Tsubaki. Everyone should like Ui. I like Ui noises. Ui is fun. I like Ui, but I don't know if I would say she's in my top characters. The drunk one. Sleepy Tanuki, of course. Okay, I let you. Ui is fine, but her classmate. Oh man. I'm gonna pick Kikyo here. Oh, this is also such a hard pairing. Your threats do not work, Black Lockhart. Yeah, true. Megu, yeah, I'm thinking of Megu too. Megu. Yeah, I'm going for Megu. Chihiro everyday, Asusa everyday, Hibiki obviously, Nagisa, Ryo, Rumi, Tai, Izumi, Noah, Hoshino. No, wait. That. You. So, yeah. I think, yeah, easy. Yeah. Oh man. Rumi over Moe? Yes. Yuri will have Panchan too. Sherlock can barely see. We can barely see who you're picking. Yes, I know. Come on. Chizuko wins over Hina easy. Oh man. I'm deleting YouTube. Come on, Black Lockhart. Come on. I'm going to go with Yukari. Mutsuki or Makoto? This is a hard one. Yukari? Like I say, who... Oh, okay. Mutsuki or Makoto? This is a hard one. Black Lockhart, you're picking Mutsuki because you like Logilis, but Makoto over nobody. Okay, guys. I will pick Mutsuki because you guys really seem to do not like Makoto too much. Porwa is one of the good ones. Yeah, everyone is saying Mutsuki. Okay, Mutsuki. Oh, this is a hard one, but I will go with the Gremlin Kasumi. Here is Minori, obviously. And here is Airi. I love Makoto. Nice. Hiyori. I like Hiyori more than Hifumi. Hifumi. Atsuko. Mine or Ako? This one is a hard one. Don't let us influence your opinions. There are characters I don't... Your taste is trash. We will judge you. Okay. Bro, just dissing the main character, Hifumi Faust. Yeah, I think I have to go with the dog. Here I have to go with Mine. Oh my god, Nonomi or Marina? I think Marina is a more interesting character. And there is Nonomi, and here... man, cute elf with glasses. Mashiro, Tsundere cat. Obviously Chinatsu. Obviously Aru. This one is a hard one. Chiaki or Iroha? I think I will go with Chiaki. Iroha, Asuna, Wakamo over Satsuki, maybe. Nonomi with big credits, yeah. I will go with Wakamo. Mika, obviously. Here is Hare, everyday. Maki, everyday. Chise. Umika or Shimiko, I go with Umika. Shimiko or Seiya. Oh guys, you're gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna pick Shimiko. Then her Melangers, yeah. Akane or Tomoe. This one is also hard. This is a hard choice, but I think I will go with Tomoe. And here is pretty easy, go with Akane. Here, I don't know. Kokon or Kisaki? I think Kisaki. Toki, easy, Kotama, Haruna, everyday, Ichika, Mimori. I always vote for big stuff. Sherlock always vote for glasses. They have a charm. Heretics. Why do you like Chimiko so much? I don't like Chimiko so much, to be fair. And here is Mina, obviously. Bigger mass attracts. Yeah, that's true. Saori. Oh wait, Saori or Isuna. This is a hard one. Martin cracked Sherlock code. Yeah, I'm going with Saori. Here I'm going with Isuna. Shun. Pina. Miyako versus Kazusa. No, this is a tie. Shigi. This one is a tie. Shihiro. Megu, Yuri, Hibiki, Asus, Alice, Nagisa, Akari, Rio, Ruby. I'm not voting for Kaede. There are very few chances for Kaede to actually win. I can watch this. Come on. Guys, you wanted me to do this, so now you have to suffer. You will have to suffer through this. Click Moe, yeah. Bro hates Hanako. No, I don't hate Hanako. Izumi, Izzy, Kotori, Hoshino, Noah. Come on, I put all my money on Kaede. Come on, she's the dark horse, maybe. Let me win big. Guys, it's not happening. You're going to lose all your money. Okay, guys, you're not going to like this either, but I'm going with Saki, and Tsukuyo, and Sumire, and Yusu. And then this is Tai, Sena, Kaho, Susumi, Reiyo, Misaki. Oh, this one is hard, but I'm going to go with Himari. Sherlock making bad choices to lead chat war 1. Yeah, I bet Sumire then. Man, Hinata, Sakurako. Yeah, but I could not pick Sakurako over Hinata, and there is only one reason for that. During the summer event, Hinata was such a lovable character. She's such an adorable character, guys. She won me over during that summer event. Fuka, Yukari, Hasumi. The best Gremlin has always been Kasumi. I like Minori more than Mutsuki, Mutsuki more than Airi, Airi more than her. Nodoka is probably one of my least favorite characters, so I will go with Makoto, Mari, Atsuko Everyday, Ako, Mine, Hiyori. Nodoka, bro. Nodoka is not winning much, mate. Nodoka is not winning much, if anything. I didn't know people can get so triggered by somewhat choices. How do I know? Because I am. Dude, come on. This is just for fun. How can anybody hate Nodoka? But Nodoka does her best. Yeah, he does her best. But I don't find her to be an interesting character, to be fair. Hifumi, Shiroko, Marina over Mashiro. I think Marina. Mashiro or Nonomi. Nonomi, Mashiro, Ayane, Neru. Oh, this one is a hard one. Oh my god, this is such a hard one. Chiaki versus Chinatsu. Mashiro has like zero story event relevance. Yeah, but Mashiro is Mashiro, you know. Chinatsu, elf wife. Yeah, I think Mashiro. Both have elf ears. Well, these are more devilish ears, to be fair. Oh my god. Yeah, big stuff always wins. Here is Chiaki. I know Aru fans will not like this, but I like Chiaki more. Aru, Iroha, Asuna, Tai. Oof, this one is a hard one. Of course, Mashiro is Mashiro. Rivaru fans, it's me, man. Guys, this is probably World War. Like, this could be a war, so I'm gonna tie. Chat is screaming. Yeah, guys. I have never seen the chat move so fast. Wakamo, sorry. Satsuki, Hare. That much, and we're still 32% off. That's why I said we should not have put every school. There are so many schools. Reisa. I'm very sorry, Black Lockhart, but I actually like Maki more. Maki is adorable. Have you seen her camping? The camping and the pajama Maki? She's adorable. Reisa, bro? Nah. Reisa or Serena? Reisa. Umika or Chise? I'm going with Chise. I'm going here with Umika, Miyu, Toki, Kotama, Tomoe, Ayane, Kisaki, Fubuki, Ichika or Haruna. I think Haruna, Ichika. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to name before. It was Mimori. Bro, Miyu over Umika. Mika, you have not done Reisa's Momo talk. Reisa is annoying if anything. Yeah, Reisa annoys me too. Sherlock escaping small allegations. Mina. Yeah, I was going to vote for Mina. I was reading you guys. Yuka. Shun or Saori. I'm going with Saori, even though this is a hard one, but I'm going with Saori. Then Shun. Isuna. Utaha. Kazusa. Kirara. Hibiki. Chihiro. Megu. Asusa. Yuri. Alice. Hanae. Ryo. Nagisa. Rumi. Moe. Akari. Hanako. Isumi. Hoshino. Kotori. Noa. Tai. Saki. Tsukuyo. Sumire. Kayoko. Oh my god, this is so hard. I'm gonna tie this one. Sena versus Reiyo. It's a tie. It has to be a tie. You actually had to ponder Hoshino versus Kotori. You really love glasses, huh? No, that's not true. It's not that. It's not that. Misaki versus Kahu is Kaho. Misaki versus Susumi is Misaki. Hina. Shizuko or Susumi? This is a tie. Himari. Hinata. Sakurako. Kasumi. Fuka. Mimori. Yukari. Hasumi. Mutsuki. Airi. Makoto. Mari. Tai. Atsuko. Ako. Marina. Mine. Hiyori. Nonomi. Hifumi. Sherlock. Glasses. Big stuff. Ibuki. ASMR versus Forgotten. Dude, Marina, that's it. I did pick Marina in her last matchup. What are you talking about, man? Shiroko. No? Oh, man. Well, that happened then. What can I say? You're gonna spark for the rest of the year. Dude, if that happens... Ayane. I don't care anymore. Come on. This is just for fun, man. This is just for fun. Everyone has its preferences, guys. These are my preferences. I told you, do you want to see my preferences or do you want me to vote? Or do you guys want to vote? And you said my preferences. Internet's gonna break when Misaki swimsuit's gonna release. Dude, when that happens, it's gonna be amazing. Your taste is trash. Well, that's my taste. Let's chat vote on all of them. That would take hours. That's Neru, Yoshimi, Mika, Chinatsu, Chiaki, Satsuki, Aru. Guys, marathon stream? Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna rush it even more because we are 46% and we have 15 minutes. Lockhart is really funny today. Yeah, I was going to vote for Iroha. Don't worry. Now this is Asuna, Hare, Maki, Momoi, Toki, Chise, Umika, Kotama, Tomoe, Miyu, Akane, Kisaki, Chimiko, Seiya, Haruna, Saori, Ichika, Shun, Mimori, Mina, Isuna, Utaha, Pina, Renge, Hibiki, Shihiro. Tier list stream would probably go better. You're heartless, go fast. Yeah. Better and faster, for sure. We will get triggered by the loss of freedom of speech. Yeah. Kazusa, Kirara, Megu, Asusa, Shigi, Kikyo, Yuri, Amy, Ryo, Nagisa, Isumi, Rumi, Hoshino, Moe. Guys, you guys are not liking my choices. Miyu over Toime, bro. You're a monster. Come on. Don't. Kotori, Akari, Hanako, Kanna, Reiyo, Saki, Tsukuyo, Sumire, Kaho, Misaki, Kayoko, Yusu, Tsurugi. Himari versus Atsuko. This is one of the hardest ones, but I'll go with Atsuko, Himari, Hinata, Ako, Marina, Sakurako, Mine, Hiyori, Gremlin, Nonomi, Fuka, Minori, Yukari. You didn't vote with Hina. You're not a Blue Archive fan. Let bro cook. Lol. I think I'm one of the few people that do not really like Hina that much. I think she's a fine character, but it's not among my favorites, to be fair. Hifumi, Hasumi, Shiroko, Mashiro, Ayane, Neru, Mutsuki. I agree. Come on, Black Heart. You're taking it way too seriously. My god, is Wash. Oh man. Airi, Makoto, Mari, Serika, Tai, Toki, Mika, Chinatsu, Chiaki, Chise, Umika, Satsuki, Aru, Kotama, Tomoe, Iroha, Miyu, Asuna, Akane, Kisaki, Hare, Maki, Chimiko, Seiya, Fubuki, Momoi, Tai, Hibiki, Shihiro, Haruna, Saori, Kazusa, Ichika, Kirara, Shun, Megu, Mimuri, Mina, Isuna, Utaha, Asusa, Pina. Mitsu and Hina Hoshino are just okay to me. They are perfect. Come on. Dangan cards. Come on, guys. Come on. Shigi, Renge, Kikyo, Yuri, Amy, Yuka, Natsu, Tai, Ryo, Nagisa, Reiyo, Saki, Tsukuyo, Isumi. Reported you and you'll spark for the rest of the year. Come on. See you guys tomorrow. I need to recover from this. Come on. Guys, I think I cannot do this kind of stuff. You guys take it too seriously. Unless you're joking unless you're doing a very good job of making me think you're taking it seriously. But this is just for the fans, guys. It's just for the fun. I'm getting brain damage? Come on. Sumire, Kaho, Misaki, Irumi, Kayoko, Hoshino, Moe. I'm pretty sure it's exaggeration. Also, good night, Mikan. Mikan, have a good rest. I'll see you tomorrow for Phoenix Wright. Don't worry. It's okay, Sherlock, we're just overreacting. Okay. Oof. Yusu Tsurugi Kotori. Akari, Hanako, Kanna, Hina, Shizuko, Kirino, Toki. Should we do a final tomorrow? No, we can make it in 10 minutes. I have one less proton in my atom. We who? This is my life on the line? Come on. Mika or Atsuko? This is a tie. Himari, Hinata, Ako, Marina, Sakurako, Mine, Chinatsu, Chiaki, Chise, Umika, Hiyori, Satsuki, Aru, Marina over Chinatsu. I'm losing my pyroxene. Come on. Yeah. Have you ever played Sorter with your life on the line? I'm doing the JP Event Challenge 3. How do I clear this? I don't remember the stages, but if you can describe it, I may be able to help it. I cannot remember from the top of my head. This is Kotama. This is Kasumi. This is Tomoe, Nonomi, Iroha, Miyu, Asuna, Akane, Kisaki, Fuka, Hare, Maki, Shimiko Minori, Yukari, Hifumi, Hasumi, Shiroko, Mashiro, Ayane, Neru, Mutsuki, Shimiko, Seiya, Fubuki, Yoshimi, Airi, Makoto, Mari, Momoi, Serika, Tai, Hibiki, Ryo, Nagisa, Shihiro, Haruna, Saori, Reiyo, Kasusa, Ichika, Saki, Kirara, Shun, Tsukuyo, Megu. Come on, Black Lockhart. This is supposed to be my taste. Izumi, Mimori, Dayum. Rarely compliment today. Yeah, true. You're a monster. You hate Tsukuyo? No, I like Tsukuyo. I did pick her plenty of times. It's her birthday? Man, she cannot win because it's her birthday. Sumire, Kaho, Mina, Isuna, Utaha, Misaki, Rumi, Kayoko, Hoshino, Moe, Asusa, Pina, Yusu, Shigi, Renge, Kikyo, Yuri, Amy, Tsurugi, Kotori, Akari, Hanako, Kanna, Hina. I'm gonna rush it, guys. I'm gonna rush it, okay? Shizuko, Yuka, Natsu, Kirino, Noa, Midori, Alice, Hanae, Cherino, Hibiki, Ryo, Toki. Oh man. Nagisa, Mika, Himari, Shihiro, Haruna, Saori, Hinata, Ako, Reiyo, Kasusa, Ichika, Marina, Sakurako, Saki, Mine, Chinatsu, Chiaki, Kirara, Chise, Shun, Tsukuyo, Megu, Izumi, Mimori, Umika, Sumire, Hiyori, Kaho, Satsuki, Aru, Kotama, Kasumi, Mina, Isuna, Utaha, Misaki Irumi Kayoko Hoshino Moe Tomoe Nonomi Iroha Miyu Asusa Pina Asuna Akane Yusu Shigure Kisaki Fuka Hare Maki Minori Yukari Renge Kikyo Yuri Eimi Hifumi Hasumi Chiroko Mashiro Ayane. So hot first one. Swimsuit personality pretty interesting. Oh my neurons. Oh my bad. First ultimate no Neru. Neru Mutsuki Shimiko Seiya Tsurugi Kotori Akari Hanako Kanna Hina Fubuki Shizuko Yuka Natsukiri no Yoshimi Airi Makoto Mari Noa Midori Momoi Alice Hanae Serika Tai Serena. Okay, we are done. Yep. Top 5 has not changed since the last time I did this. Welcome back, Asumaki. We did a sorter. Then tie between many. Yeah, but the ties get sorted anyways by transitive property. So, there are many ties. Mika, Atsuko, and Wakamo are all of them are tied at 5th place. Hibiki was obviously number 1. Ibuki is, yeah, it's finally over. Yeah, Nagisa over Mika. Nagisa over Mika is crazy. Yeah, but this isn't really Sherlock. This is what I like. This is truly my top 5 is pretty much what I like. You're not a BA fan, go play Hack Simulator. Dude, what are you talking about? The only big character in the top 5 is Ryo. This is a doppelganger? Come on, guys. Where's Ako? Ako is 13. Yeah, Ryo is that high, yeah. Wait a second. One thing doesn't make any sense here, though. Where is Himari? Where is Himari? Himari ended up on 8. Himari should have been in the top 6 or 5. Haxim, what are you talking about, guys? Top 5 has only one big character. Hibiki, Toki, Nagisa, Mika, Wakamo, Atsuko are all regular characters. The top 10 doesn't have any hacks. What are you? Mika is not a hack. Dude, come on. Go send your nursery hack max. Come on. This is good. This is good. I think it's super balanced. I think this is super balanced. Only one such is Asuna. Is way down there. Then that Kaede last. Yeah. To be fair, the characters from 100 to 117 are pretty much all the same to me. Iori on way bottom, yeah, this is the worst sorter ever. Kinda. He said really Kaede wouldn't beat anyone, and he meant it. True. But the funny thing is that I don't hate any character here, to be fair. I really like all the characters in Blue Archive. Am I subscribing? Come on. Oh my god. I truly like all the characters, but I don't know. to be completely honest with you guys, and with this I'm gonna end the stream. Besides, you lost 2 subscribers today. Actually, the channel has been shrinking lately. I have lost like 5 in the last 3 days, which I don't know why. Black Locker already unsubbed from my OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans then. But as I was saying, and with this I'm gonna end the stream, guys, because it's late. It's been 2 hours and I'm running late. But besides like the top 10, no, actually, from up to the top 20. So, yeah, the top 20, it's pretty much the only characters I'm actually like pretty much set on. But for the rest, my opinion could change from one day to the next. The top 20 is pretty much what I only have like a strong opinion on, but the rest is not much. Come on, guys. You're making it a lot worse than what it actually is. But guys, with that said, I think it's time for us to finish the stream. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you had fun. The sorter was a disaster, but no, I just minimized the sorter. I was stupid. But yeah, guys, see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day or night. And get ready, because tomorrow is going to be Phoenix Wright and you don't want to miss it. Bye bye.